we are one step closer. We're all in this together, put your hand in mine. Yeah, we are one step closer. Can you feel it, baby? It's the end of the line. It looks like we made it. Let's get it on, we got it going, moving on. Oh, oh. It looks like we made it.
Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday. So, I've just switched my work computer on and I'm getting things set up for the day. And then I'm just going to whiz Luke over to college. And then I'm coming back and I'm going to get some work done. And then, what am I doing then? Oh, and then I've got to go and collect Luke from college, and then we're going to the gym, and then I'm making a full English for the boys for tea. So I will be having some of it, but I won't be having all of it. So I'll have a little bit of bacon, some poached egg, maybe some tomatoes. Yeah. And obviously it'll all be weighed and calorie counted and everything. So yeah, that's what I'll be having. I'm currently not feeling any hunger. I think I'm going back into that stage where I'm not wanting anything in the morning. So at one point I was having a shake like around breakfasty time. But now I'm on this 0.5, I feel like that want to have that has gone again. So I've got a yogurt with fruit and nuts and seeds on top in the fridge for my lunch. So I'll be having that later on today. Probably like late morning like I was doing. So I'll probably have that. I might have whey isolate drink as well on top just to boost my protein a bit more. And then obviously I've got my evening meal, which is going to be like the bacon and poached egg and stuff like that. In between that I might do a protein shake, but I was saying in my live stream last night, I didn't realise the caramel and the chocolate shakes that I was having, 200 and odd calories. I think I said it was like 280 odd calories for one of them shakes. And obviously it's not horrendous if you're using it as a meal replacement. But sometimes I wasn't doing, I was just like having it in addition to what I was having already. So that's possibly contributed to this recent gain I've had as well. And to be honest with you, I think I was going to see that gain regardless, because I've suddenly started increasing the amount I'm eating because I've had to, because my body is saying to me, you need to eat. You know what I mean? However, in the long term, you know, I need to figure out a way to level that out and to, you know, not allow that to just keep going and my weight to keep increasing. I think if I'd have carried on and stayed on 0.25 or stopped altogether, I probably wouldn't have seen much more of a gain. I think when I do come to stop them altogether, I'm going to see a gain, but then it's going to stop. It's going to hit a certain point and just level out. And then I'm going to have to do the work then to reduce my calories and everything again, just to bring the weight back down a bit. That's obviously when I've hit my target, but that's a long way off yet. But yeah, it's been quite interesting to see how my body responds to all of that. So definitely, you know, stuff to make note of. Absolutely. So yeah, I'm just gonna get my boy to college now. So I will see you in a bit. Hello again, guys. I can't decide if I like this hairstyle or not. I'm really struggling to like. One minute I think, oh yeah, I really like it, and you know, it looks good. And then the next minute I'm like, oh no, I really hate it. I feel naked and I feel like, I don't know. And like the colour. So last night I put a purple shampoo on it, and then I used some purple conditioner, and it's sat in the porous bits of my hair, so like the really damaged bits at the front and stuff. So I've got like little purple streaks here and there. Then this bit where it didn't lift as much as the other stuff is like a really weird pinky orange tone. And it's all different weird tones. In the bathroom light it looks horrendous, but then when I'm outside in the daylight it doesn't look as harsh, and it kind of looks acceptable for now. So I don't really know what to do. I mean, I can't do anything drastic with it, like I say, because it's so overly processed now. Any more developer on it and it'll just fall out. I've really pushed it to the limit. So part of me is thinking, do I just put like a pastel purple all over it and kind of, you know, tone it even more with that and risk the darker bits going like a muddy colour, or do I just leave it alone and just stop being a knob and just, you know, let it all settle down and let myself get used to it? I think I should do that, shouldn't I? That's a sensible option. And then as it grows out, these bits will obviously be trimmed off, won't they? And then I can maintain the top bit, the healthier stuff, and just be happy with that. I'm saying that now. Probably come weekend I'll be like, no, I need to do something with it. Anyway, I've got to get to work, so I'll see you in a bit. Hello everybody. So it's the end of the day and I'm just about to take my face off and get to bed because I'm shattered. So I've spent half the day having technical issues with my work laptop, and I don't take very kindly to technical issues, so that was quite stressful. And it's still not been fixed, so apparently they're gonna try and sort it out for me tomorrow, but we'll see about that. And then I spent the other half of the day wondering when I'm gonna hear about this job, because I was meant to hear today and nobody rang me. And I'm not gonna lie, I was quite sad, to be honest. It made me quite upset because if you say you're going to contact somebody about something like that on a particular day, then that's what you do, isn't it? I always try not to let people down, do you know what I mean? If I say I'm going to do something, then I do it. And if I can't do it, then I communicate with them, you know? And so, yeah, it was just a bit shit, really. I checked my emails just after 5. And at 10 to 5, they'd emailed me. The team manager had sent me an email to say, really sorry, we're really behind on evaluating the interviews. So we'll contact you as soon as possible. So I let them off. They did get in touch with me in the end, but they didn't give me a time scale. so I was just like, oh shit. Well, now I'm going to be in even more limbo, because now I've not got any idea of a day or a time or anything. So yeah, to be honest, I genuinely don't think that I've got it, and that's only because when I think back on my answers to the scored questions, I feel like they could have been a lot better, and I didn't mention anything about safeguarding. And I could have done in certain answers. And yeah, I just feel like I didn't give enough detail in some of my responses to be able to get a decent score. So I just really don't think that I've done it. I really don't think I have. Anyway, I'll find out either way at some point, won't I? But yeah, so today's just been a bit of a tits up day, really. Hunger wise, I've not been too bad, but I have been really struggling with sugar cravings again. I've logged everything on my Team RH app for the calories, so they've set me a 1600 calorie allowance, and I've not gone over that. I think I hit about 1400 calories for the day. So the meal that I had this evening, that fry up, that full English that we had, I don't know why I plated myself up so much food, because I sat down and looked at it and I thought, there's no way I'd eat this when I wasn't on the injection. So I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. I don't know if I was... I don't know what my brain was doing. Anyway, what I did was I weighed everything out, as you could see, wrote it all down, and then afterwards I went to put it in the app, but I didn't eat anywhere near the amount that I put on the plate. So I think I must have left about half of what I plated up for myself. So it came to, what I'd actually eaten came to around 760 calories. So my total calorie intake for the day, like I say, was around 1300. I think I said it was, yeah. I think my brain is just struggling to adjust to being on the Wegovy and not the Mounjaro, to be perfectly honest, because it is a completely different medication. Although they're similar in how they perform, the people do respond to them in really different ways from all the research that's been done. So yeah, I think my brain is just like, what the flaming hell is going on still. So it's going to take a bit of getting used to, I think, but I can definitely see further down the line that it's going to be really good for me. I really feel like, yeah, it's gonna be really helpful. Definitely, it's gonna work. It's already working. It's just working in a different way, and yeah, I just need to kind of give myself time to adjust to that, I suppose. But yeah, I don't know why I plated myself up so much food. I was just like, what am I doing? But anyway, but yeah, the sugar cravings today, very, very bad. Don't know what that's all about. Oh, Lord. Tomorrow, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Wednesday. Oh my Lord. Really behind with posting my videos again. I don't know what the bloody hell I'm playing at with these videos, honestly. I don't know how people do it, but I keep forgetting, you know, I have a full-time job, don't I? I'm trying to, like, run a YouTube channel as if it's my full-time job, and it's just not going to work, is it? But I don't know. I'm not stressing about it. I think at one point it was really getting under my skin. Just, you know, being behind on posting and stuff. And I think I've got to a point now where I'm just like, just do what you can when you can. You know, it's not easy to juggle everything, but I'm doing my best with it. I pictured myself having so much more free time when I finish my degree, and I just don't. I don't know why that is. It's so weird. But yeah, tomorrow I've got I'm going to try and catch up on all my admin work tomorrow from the time that I've missed today, if my computer's actually working properly. And then in the afternoon I've got a mental health hospital drop-in. We didn't do the gym today because it was such a good job. Luke checked the app when he did. So when I went last, there was a sign on the door to say that they were going to be closed for maintenance. Every few months they do a deep clean, so they shut overnight. So we're on the motorway, and Luke just happened to check the gym app to see how many people were in, and it said gym closed, and I thought, why is that? And then I remembered, oh my God, they're closed for maintenance. So we're going to go tomorrow instead, because we don't normally do Wednesdays. So we're going to do that. So yeah, I'm at the gym, and then after that I'm making cheesy chicken pesto tray bake for tea. So that should be nice. And yeah, that's tomorrow. Anyway, that's the end of this vlog, guys. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. And please, if you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. Bye.